Hello, and welcome to my 5-minute Makima deck breakdown. This card is an alt-art of Ariat the Beguiler that I made using Card Conjurer. Warning: this deck breakdown contains heavy spoilers for Chainsaw Man Part 1. If you haven't finished the manga, please watch at your own risk. For people who haven't read Chainsaw Man, this is Makima. Makima is one of the 4 horsemen, devils that are considered to be extremely powerful in the Chainsaw Man universe. As the control devil, Makima possesses the ability to control anyone she considers to be lesser ranked than herself. Once the target is under Makima's control, she manifests chains and can use the target's abilities at will. This can range from animals to hybrids to even other devils themselves. After signing a contract with the Prime Minister of Japan, any damage that befalls Makima will instead be transferred to a random citizen of the country. This is a powerful defensive ability, which in the show allowed Makima to survive multiple killing blows, seemingly dying 26 times. Now for this video, we want a commander and deck profile that can capture the nature of Makima's control ability, translate her ultimate defense, the contract she signed with the Japanese PM, and finally, chase a win condition that is in line with her power set. Introducing Ariat the Beguiler. This legendary human warlock has the ability, whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a non-land permanent an opponent controls, with mana value less than or equals that aura's mana value, gain control of that permanent for as long as that aura is attached to it. Makima's control ability allows her dominion over anything she deems to be a lesser rank than herself, and Ariat's ability translates that ability perfectly. We're gonna use high mana cost auras in this deck to steal permanents from our opponent's side of the field. Being over 3 mana on average, these auras give powerful battle buffs, ranging from protection from all colors, indestructibility, and free card draw. Most auras only work on creatures, but these cards can let us steal important ramp artifacts from our opponent's side of the board. Soul rings, commander spears, and the like. As the game progresses, we'll be amassing permanents that we don't own. Agent of Treachery lets us take control of a permanent on play, but also lets us draw 3 if we've stolen more than 3 permanents. Similarly, Arvinox the Mind Flail isn't a creature unless we control 3 of our opponent's permanents. This creature lets us play the bottom card of each opponent's library at the end of each turn, effectively a draw 3 ability. It also being a 9/9 body doesn't hurt either. Now before we move on to the next key part of this deck breakdown, if you're enjoying your time here so far, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I try to translate anime power sets into Magic the Gathering without using custom cards. If you like the idea, check out my deck breakdowns playlist. So we've covered the control aspect of Makima. Now let's talk about her defensive ability. The people of Japan. Surprisingly, Citizen is a creature type in Magic the Gathering. We have several cards in this deck with the ability to spawn a ton of 1/1 green and white citizens. Cards such as Boss's Chauffeur, an elf citizen who amasses +1/+1 counters corresponding to how many creatures we have on board. If the Chauffeur dies, we can create as many citizens as there are +1/+1 counters on him. Grand Crescendo is a X2 white instant which gives us a ton of citizens while also making our creatures indestructible for the turn. Finally, Rabble Rousing and Friendly Neighborhood can spawn these tokens on attack or when played. While we steal our enemy's strongest creatures, the citizens we create using these cards have 2 main purposes. 1. To protect Makima from any harm. 2. To win the game. Fanatical Devotion is a 3 mana enchantment which reads, sacrifice a creature, regenerate target creature. This enchantment is easily fetched from our graveyard or from our deck, and it allows us to sacrifice citizens to save Makima from powerful single target removal, board wipes, or from combat with a larger beast. So we've been stealing our opponent's creatures, commanders, mana rocks. We've been multiplying our citizen army. We could just swing for the win, but there is a way to guarantee a win. Halo Fountain is a 3 mana artifact with 3 key abilities. The first 2 lets us pay mana and tap the fountain to untap creatures and either create another citizen or draw a card. The real ability we want to focus on is the third one. Pay 5 mana, tap to untap 15 tap creatures you control, win the game. All we have to do is swing with our dominated horde, tap for 5, and untap to claim victory. If they manage to remove Halo Fountain, an alternative but thematic win condition is Mindslaver. This 6 mana artifact has the ability pay 4 mana and tap, sacrifice Mindslaver. You control target player's next turn. Playing Mindslaver in 1 turn costs 10 mana, which is 2 more than the 8 required for Halo Fountain. But it allows us to play as our opponent. We can have him tap his lands for no reason, swing his entire force at another player, or even misplay his winning hand, guaranteeing us the win next turn. So, Do you think this deck captured the essence of Makima? Are there any cards you think would be better suited to make this deck work more effectively? Let me know. Also, thank you for watching this video. What should the next anime be that I cover? Let me know in the comments. Stay tuned, more to come.